students, today I am going to teach you 7th standard English Unit 2 supplementary reader, the red-headed leaf. The red-headed leaf supplementary reader. First we see the author introduction. The red-headed leaf. The red-headed leaf is one of the 56 Sherlock Holmes short stories written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Who is the author of the red-headed leaf? Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It first appeared in the Std magazine in August 1891. It first appeared in the Std magazine in August 1891 with illustration by Sidney Paget. Conan Doyle ranked the red-headed leaf second in his list of his 12 favorite home stories. Conan Doyle ranked the red-headed leaf second in his list of his 12 favorite home stories. It is also the second of the 12 stories. In the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. It is also the second of the 12 stories in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, which was published in 1892. So, the red-headed leaf is one of the 56 Sherlock Holmes short stories written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It first appeared in the Std magazine in August 1891 with illustration by Sidney Paget. Conan Doyle ranked the red-headed leaf second in his list of his 12 favorite home stories. It is also the second of the 12 stories in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, which was published in 1892. Okay students, now let me see the stories. Before we go to the lesson, we go to the story. First we see the characters. What are the characters in the red-headed leaf? Sherlock Holmes. See the picture. These are the characters of the red-headed leaf story. Sherlock Holmes, the famous detective. Sherlock Holmes. So, he is the hero of this story. Okay. Dr. Watson, a doctor. He is a doctor and Sherlock's friend. Sherlock Holmes, the famous detective. Dr. Watson, Sherlock Holmes' friend, as well as a doctor. Okay, he was a doctor and Sherlock Holmes' friend also. Okay. Next character, Jabez Wilson. A red-haired shopkeeper. Jabez Wilson, a red-haired shopkeeper. Next character, Vincent Spaulding. He is Wilson's assistant. Wilson's assistant, Jabez Wilson, a red-haired shopkeeper. That man assistant, Wilson's assistant, also known as John Clay. Vincent Spaulding. He was the Wilson's assistant and also known as John Clay. And Duncan Rose, Spaulding's accomplice. Vincent Spaulding accomplice a man with red hair. Duncan Rose, Spalding accompanies a man with red coat. Next character, last character, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, a detective from Scotland Yard. He was one of the detective. Mr. Jones, he was one of the detective from Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard. Okay. So what are the characters? Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Watson, Jabez Wilson, Vincent Spalding, Duncan Rose, Mr. Jones. These are the characters of the Red-Headed League. Okay, students. The Red-Headed League. Jabez Wilson comes to Sherlock. Jabez Wilson comes to Sherlock Holmes and John Watson for help. Jabez Wilson comes to Sherlock Holmes and John Watson for help, claiming he has been wronged by a mysterious league of red-headed men. This alerts Sherlock to something odd about the assistant. About the assistants. So he asks several follow-up questions. So this is a short introduction of this story. Now see the explanation. Okay, students. So Dr. Watson, Jabez Wilson comes to Sherlock Holmes and John Watson for help, claiming he has been wronged by a mysterious league of red-headed men. Okay, students, let me see the story. Dr. Watson visits the apartment of his friend Sherlock Holmes. Dr. Watson visits the apartment of his friend Sherlock Holmes. He finds Detective Holmes talking to a client with a bright red hair. Who is the red-haired shopkeeper? What is the character name? Yeah, Jabez, Mr. Jabez Wilson. So, Dr. Watson finds Detective Holmes talking to a client with bright red hair. His name is Mr. Jabez Wilson. Holmes asks Dr. Watson to hear the unusual story of the client. So Holmes asks Dr. Watson to hear the unusual story of the client. Wilson says that he runs a pawn shop. One day in his shop, his assistant. Who is the assistant? Wilson assistant. Who is the Wilson's assistant? Yes. Wilson assistant Vincent Spalding. Yeah, one day in his shop, his assistant Vincent Spalding showed an advertisement in the newspaper. That announced an opening in the Red-Headed League. Have you understood, students? Yes. Wilson says that he runs a pawn shop. One day in his shop, his assistant Vincent Spalding showed an advertisement in the newspaper that announced an opening in the Red-Headed League. So the announcements promised a salary of 4 pounds. How many pounds? 4 pounds. The announcement promised a salary of 4 pounds a week. So the announcement promised a salary of 4 pounds a week, with 4 pounds. So Spalding urged Wilson to apply. So Spalding compelled and requested Wilson to apply. Okay, the deemed red-haired pawnbroker did so. Wilson was accepted into the league by Mr. Duncan Rose. Who is the Duncan Rose? He is the Spalding's accomplice, a man with red hair. Yeah. Wilson was accepted into the league by Mr. Duncan Rose, the head of the league. Duncan Rose, the head of the league. Okay, students, have you understood what I have taught? Okay, students, next video I will explain in the next video rest of the stories. Thank you students. Thank you for watching my video.